24 and 15 in his first game, and then 22 and 7 in his second game. First time in his career that he's had 20 plus in back-to-back games.
He's going to have a big game. Jalen Adams, no Freeman Liberty. Sam McDaniel defensively will be sorely missed, I'm sure.
Glenn Cameron inside. Humphreys, first points of the season for the Adelaide 36ers.
When he's off the ball, no help whatsoever.
Cameron found an opening behind the back pass to Humphreys for the finishing touches.
Well, he's been their primary playmaker so far.
With a new team.
Adams shakes off Cameron, who did well to come back and get in front of him. This is Prather in traffic, found an opening. Casey Prather gets Brisbane's first points. It took almost 2.5 minutes. Prather, top of the key. Shot clock works to 10 inside Harrison against Humphreys. The big man goes to work and comes up with his first score. What a job that is from Cairns, who in the opening night looked anything but a good team, but they put back-to-back wins together. And here's Casey Prather. That's tough. Gets it done, draws a foul.
Size mismatch, he can hit the floater. And the aggressive way in which
wants help. Gives it to Adams, who got beyond White. Back to Harrison, double team from close range. Or Humphreys talked him out of the points initially, but he goes back for seconds, and Harrison's now got 4.
Big challenge for Isaac Humphreys, so they go like for like. Humphreys goes out, Cheatham comes back in. Oh dear.
Bryce Cotton has arrived in Adelaide. Gets it to Adams, shot clock. Rolls now to red numbers. Adams isolated against White, did a good job, coughed it up. Cotton in the open court, Prather to beat, pulls up. Yes!
No doubt he is hearing plenty at the moment.
Plenty of love in the house for Bryce Cotton. What an exciting start. Dukas in traffic, needs help. Smith-Milner close to the hoop, comes up with his first score.
They're really going to make some improvements on compared to what they were last season. Gee, that's defense completely non-existent there.
Smith-Milner. Now Prather, 10 on the shot clock. And to see Tad Duplemeyer check in for his first minutes. Prather peels off the triple. It's the first 3 of the game. Cotton gets past them all, dances down low and adds another 2. He's got 7 in the game already.
The right hand and forcing left. But he can beat you going left like...
Put down one of those threes as a 2. Drewy.
Adams, outside look for Dukas, and he knocks down the 3.
He's hardly touched the ball, Dukas.
Isaac White dribbled into a dead end against Smith-Milner. Cheatham down low on the retreat. Shot clock to 10. Cotton!
And Bryce was getting a little frustrated, but that's a way you can also quietly poke the bear. It's not a smart play. It's Jalen Adams with the English. It's great to see him back on the floor.
Well, it is, but he's got a tough assignment. They've thrown. You go out there and guard Bryce Cotton.
Oh, boy.
And Cotton, foul taking the shot, knocks down the 3. Chance at a 4-point play.
To him from the front row. You talked about it, Drewy. Lamar Patterson just lost him.
He's got
Michael Harris onto the floor. And now Cheatham back to Cotton. He penetrates, uses Harris, who goes hard to work, climbs high, gets it done. It's a blocking foul, chance at a 3-point play.
One there, the little kick back out to Harris, and just he gets to the rim. Maybe a little unlucky, 57% for Brisbane. After turnovers, just too many points.
Prather got away from Cameron. 2 big down low for White, adds another 2, so Casey Prather.
Looking for Tyrell Harrison, looking for that little floater is what the Bullets need.
Cameron behind the back, feeds Humphreys against Harrison, gets it done, he's off to the strike.
Straight up going at Prather. And what a pass. Interior knew where he's just might want to run something for him just to make sure you keep him involved.
I don't think he's touched it in the half-court offense.
Dukas, top of the key, comes
a couple of times he did entertain Murray. I don't think there's too much in it.
Well, Cotton steps back from Divas, got him going the wrong way and said, how do you like that? Goes back to Casey Prather, 9 in the game for him. Goes to Harrison from close range. Well, it wasn't how they drew it up, but they got the result.
They need to keep running to get Adams and Prather working off one another with Harrison in the high post.
Flynn Cameron from outside. He rattles one home.
In another import spot, which they are going to use.
Dukas got rid of Vasiljevic, muscles his way down low. Finishing touches from Harrison, who's up to 8 in the game. Another low block. Smith-Milner shares it across. Dupelmeyer, outside look is off the mark. Smith-Milner was strong with the body. Pushed Flynn Cameron out of the way. She's now working behind the scenes with Adelaide on team culture. And as Prather fires and knocks down the three.
Hang in there and weather the Bryce Cotton onslaught quite well, but they've still got a long way to go.
Smith-Milner from deep knocks down the three. He's now got 7 in the game.
Really forced having to beat a double team.
Smith-Milner, top of the key, wants Dukas. Was well read by Cotton, but he couldn't get enough of the action.
In this game, Alex Dukas, I talk about the extra leash. You know you're going to have more opportunity, and you're going to have to step up and be aggressive. He's one of those in this game. That is way too easy.
Bullets have started the season 1 win, 1 loss. Winning in New Zealand, losing at Cairns. Now late whistle there, but the 2's going to count for Casey.
His shot and how quickly he can get into it.
Love's coming here. He's won his last 7 games in Adelaide as Vasiljevic comes up with his first points in the game. 2 minutes. And this is a man who last year was top 10 in the league in scoring at 18 a game and knocked down. So the Brisbane Bullets hanging tough here. Adams, it opened up for him. They stood off him and he makes them pay as Jalen Adams adds the 2.
He'll virtually waltz in for an uncontested layup.
Cotton wants Cheatham involved. They kick it outside. Isaac White with a good look against his former team. Knocks down the 3. Sixers on top by 1. They led by as many as 9 earlier in this term, but Brisbane are coming hard behind Casey Prather and Harrison. They go on a 2-man. Vasiljevic undersized. Harrison has evaporated and they find themselves trailing. Here's Flynn Cameron, baseline. Worked to an opening and came up with the 2. He's up to 7 as Adelaide retakes the lead. Right in the shadows of half-time. It's been hard work and Brisbane have done a good job. So Cameron for Cotton. Isolated against Tane. Murray steps back for the shot and Bryce Cotton's got 19. Cotton exploring, tracked at a double team. He took Harrison away from the cup and Humphries is the beneficiary. He's up to 13 on 4 of 4 shooting.
The step back comes in there. There's the pass, the first one. The vision.
Cotton, he can do it all.
And is doing it all here. Opening night in Adelaide. 36ers haven't won their opening game of the season for 10 years. But Bryce Cotton may be about to change all that. Here's Prather, short with the 3. Cotton the rebound. And he's back up the floor sweetly. Against Murray. Tried to shake him, pulls up. Oh, it's a show and a half. Brisbane want timeout.
And then in transition, Harrison's got to stay a lot higher. Just got to double team it, blitz it. That is a thing of beauty.
Yes, very interesting times. So Brisbane with Dukas firing, and he's into double digits as well. He's up to 10. Humphries looks for Cotton, got away from Murray again. Murray with big problems here. Cotton feeds Cheatham baseline, and Salem Cheatham comes up with his first score in the game.
Yeah, this second half, he gets it in his hands. He's either finishing it or giving it to someone else to finish, and that is just a beautiful stroke.
Guarded by Cheatham, found a way past to the baseline, talked out of the points. Humphries, strong rebound and lost control.
Yeah.
Cameron, Cheatham upstairs.
Just to have that explosive athleticism.
Effortless.
It was.
We've seen it. Him and Jalen Galloway.
The other end, Prather helps himself to 2 more on 17 on 7 of 10 from the field.
Just the regulation wasn't going to do it. Nice.
Cotton. Well, it shook Divas out of his shoes, and that's the double. Brisbane down 7. Need to dig deep here. Patterson exploring, muscling his way in from close range, and comes up with his first score. Middle stages of the 3rd. Flynn Cameron got past Patterson, confronted by Harrison, and he beats them both. He's up to 9. Cotton takes it from Cheatham. Inside the last 5 of the 3rd. Cheatham into space. Elevates upstairs and comes up with another 2. He had none at halftime. He's got 6 now. Back to Vasiljevic. White against Prather, found a way past him, fires and comes up with the 2. So he's into double digits. Nice start to his 36ers campaign. 10.
When he did, he's got 12 points, 8 rebounds, a big presence.
Patterson, corner three, much needed bucket. Patterson against Isaac White, looks for some penetration. Long pass, Harrison, nice play from the Brisbane Bullets. Harrison's up to 14.
Matt Kenyon, we know he's had his struggle shooting throughout the course of his career. Tipped pass as well from Patterson. Harrison big enough.
Injury replacement player, he may not get too many opportunities to audition as Cotton knocks a lid on three more. 27 now for the Maestro. Cotton elevates against Dukas. They gave him a look and he said, I'll take it, thank you very much. 30.
They're just clearing out.
Against Devers. He
Just
wants
run
him
at
to
him.
come back.
You take someone out, put two people on him when he's doing that.
Down to the baseline, fall away is a thing of art.
And that, yeah, give them a whole lot of credit, but I think it does say a little something as well about how they're defending. And there's another example of it, that it's just not working of what most others are playing at.
Here he's dancing again, feeds Vasiljevic. Maybe his first open look, and DJ puts on the finishing touches, and Adelaide have exploded here to a game-high 16-point lead.
And Cheatham went and set a down screen for Vasiljevic to combat it.
Scoreless through the first 2 minutes of this last quarter. Jalen Adams breaks the drought from close range. He's got 9 points to go along with 3 assists in the game. Right now they need to find a way to slow down Adelaide's potent offense. Adelaide averaged 94 points a game last season to be number 5 in the NBL. Here's Vasiljevic against Harrison. Couldn't find a way pass initially, went back for seconds, and Harrison did a good job to hold him at bay.
They didn't have the whole roster available. It takes time to gel and figure it all out.
Prather back to Harrison, rolls to the hoop, slams it down. May have been fouled by Cheatham, but that went unwhistled. Brisbane to edge a little closer. Prather, 3-on-2 fast break, goes solo, adds the 2. Prather has 20. They cut the margin here.
While it all tries to come together for the 36ers.
Now Brisbane are on 8-0 run here, and Adelaide need a bucket. Who do you go to? MVP on MVP action there against Bryce Cotton. Goes on with the dribble in the paint. Gets it done and draws a foul. Chance at a 3-point play.
Keeps them alive. Like this, cut it to 7. And it becomes a little bit more nervous.
The shot, but they've kept it alive again.
His last 4 have all hit the front of the rim. Casey Prather as Jalen Adams finally starting to be a bit more aggressive, putting 2 feet in the paint.
But Bryce Cotton's era with Adelaide starts with a 7-point win. They win on the opening game of the season for the first time in 10 years.